You know them, you love them, but sometimes Hollywood's biggest stars just can't help but fight in public. From verbal spats to full-blown physical altercations, these celebrities make headlines for all the wrong reasons. Hello, and welcome back to our channel, Celebrify, your one-stop destination for celebrity gossip. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us. Here are some of the most outrageous and headline-grabbing celebrity fights that have ever taken place in public. Number 5. Chris Brown versus Drake. When even uninvolved bystanders sustain injuries, you know that a significant event has just taken place. According to reports, the scuffle started when Drake handed back the bottle. Chris Brown sent it to him along with a message that was pretty nasty, writing about his relationship with Rihanna, who was Brown's ex-girlfriend. It is difficult to forget the physical assault that Brown inflicted upon Rihanna, and there was no question in anyone's mind that tension was high between the two rappers. As a result of this, bottles were thrown, blood was spilled, and the bar where the fight took place appeared like the front lines of a conflict zone. Everyone involved was in disbelief as to what took place, and several people had severe injuries as a result. According to later accounts, Drake asserted that he was not actually involved in the fight and that someone else in his crew, specifically the rapper Meek Mill, was the one who started the trash talking instead. Regardless of what the actual facts are, Chris Brown was seen with a big gash on his chin after the incident. Ouch, that must have hurt a lot. Number 4. Guy Fieri versus Ariel Ramirez. It is not entirely obvious what prompted this violent exchange, yet you cannot deny that it is an odd one. A video shows restaurateur Guy Fieri kicking his aggressive hairstylist, Ariel Ramirez, away from his SUV. Ariel is able to land a few blows, and it's obvious that he's riled up about something because of the way he yells profanities and cries excessively during the fight. Guy appears to be stunned himself, as it takes him a few moments to process what has just taken place before he slams the door to his apartment shut. Someone who is close to Guy claims that the fight was alcohol-fueled and that it was just dudes being dudes. Although we can only speculate as to what the exact reason for this fight was, we do know that it occurred. Number 3. Shia LaBeouf versus bar patron. Over the past few years, Shia's behavior may be characterized as unconventional, and as a direct consequence of his acts, he has found himself in a variety of precarious circumstances. For instance, in one of these encounters, he apparently got so beat up that he fell to the ground outside of a club in Vancouver, Canada. According to other sources, Shia may have accidentally bumped into the man, or the man may have verbally agitated the actor, which is what ultimately led to the altercation getting out of hand. Even though the fight was broken up by a bystander before either of them received any severe injuries, there still appears to be something about bars that gets Shia worked up. Shia has a history of getting into fights at bars. 3 years later, he was caught on camera headbutting a man in response to a patron who had made insensitive comments about the mother of his girlfriend. Number 2. Alec Baldwin versus Paul Adeo. Some people believe that Alec Baldwin went a step too far when he confronted the paparazzi when one photographer, Paul Adeo, got a little too near to the celebrity in Greenwich Village. Alec Baldwin is well known for his dislike for the paparazzi, as Baldwin holds the photographer's arms behind his back and throws him down onto the bonnet of a car. It is obvious from the expression on the photographer's face that he is in a great deal of pain. It is easy for us to empathize with the actor's annoyance, especially considering that he was out strolling with his wife, who had just recently given birth. In spite of this, it seems like the actor took some rather severe steps here. Fortunately, neither one of them was taken into custody, and no charges were made against any of them. Now, before we reveal our top pick, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends as well. That said, let's continue. Number 1. Pitbull versus rebellious fan. At first glance, it seems as though this thunderous uppercut simply appeared out of nowhere. During a live performance in Colorado, Pitbull invites an audience member onto the stage, but then quickly takes him down. The question is, why did this take place? Let's take a step back and examine the situation objectively. Pitbull is aware of the person who is responsible for the throwing of money on stage in front of him. He welcomes him up in a way that seems pleasant, but the fan just doesn't know when to stop throwing money in Pitbull's face. So he keeps doing it even after Pitbull invites him up. From what can be seen in the video, it appears that the singer is not happy about it. Even then, he makes an attempt to kick the man who is already on the ground in an apparent attempt to continue, but he is quickly stopped. It is very impressive how the rapper is able to keep his flow going despite everything that is going on. No matter the outcome of the fight, there will always be something gained. A lesson in celebrity culture, an insight into human behavior and relationships, or just a good laugh. So next time you hear about a Hollywood celebrity fight, Be sure to observe. And don't forget to enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.